How can you push yourself if you feel that your life is already pretty alright? If you are already pretty comfortable and satisfied with where you are at? It was the dissatisfaction, the frustration, and the anger that I had with my own life that helped me push through in my initial stages of self improvement. But what if you do not have that? I'm Yuka. I have spent the last 2 years pushing my limits and transforming myself. And from this video, you are going to leave with an actionable step that will help you find more meaning with your life, that will help you find a reason to live. I'm dealing with a similar struggle right now. I'm comfortable staying at the same level and I'm just avoiding the scary actions. So I'll just be upfront and honest and I'll tell you that the stuff that I'm going to say in this video, it's probably not good enough to help me where I'm at right now. But the thing that I can say with conviction is that when I went through and I followed through with the actions that I'm going to tell you in this video, I just felt a bit more meaning with life. Life felt more meaningful. I felt that I needed to have a certain kind of impact with the life that I was going to live. And this is the exact action that you need to take. Because you may not have all of the shit incidents, all of the negative experiences to fuel you to improve, but that's okay. Write down, listen carefully, write down 15 issues in the world that just break your heart. Issues of the world that just torment you, issues that just make you angry. And be specific with this. Don't say something like world hunger. Be more specific. Say something like a specific disease that's happening because of poverty in this specific part of the country. Something which emotionally moves you, that breaks your heart. When recently I saw an ad about little kids who have been abused and raped, and it just triggered me so much. Like these kids, they are younger than me, and they are going to shit. They went through shit that I couldn't even imagine. And that was one thing out of the list that I wrote. For me, some of the things, I'll give you some examples so that you can think in this way. For me, some of these things is like, there are so many lives, so many people living in fear of people judging them, living in fear of being authentic, living in fear of being true to themselves, true to what they know is right, true to their emotions, true to their boundaries. There are very few people living like that. There are so many people who, if something wrong happens, if an injustice happens, they will not have the courage to stand up to their way of life, to stand up to what they know is right. And one of the other issues is escapism is getting more than ever. The insufficiency that we feel with ourselves, it's so easy to escape it. And right now, you know, just you don't have to share, don't be real with me here. You know all of the things that you do in order to escape how you genuinely feel with yourself. You know the instant pleasures that you take upon. You know the junk food. You know the video games. You know the things that you wouldn't say to other people. But you do it. You do the stuff, but it's not going to make you feel different. And it's so much easier, and that just makes it so much harder to confront how you feel with yourself. And that is a problem that I have with the world. And these problems, I'm battling with them in my own life, and I just want to have that impact on a world level. And these are just 3 things out of the 15 things that I wrote, and that's what you need to do. Whatever about the world that breaks your heart, that moves you, that you think is wrong, that you think needs to be fixed, write them down, make a list. And if you cannot spend 10 minutes for this, maybe you don't need that motivation. Maybe it wasn't meant for you. Maybe You just need to man up. I'm just being honest here. It's just simple. You just take out a paper and you write it, and what that does is that you can see your life. You're probably relatively young. Your life can amount to that. Your life can be dedicated not just to one of these causes. You can impact and change any of these things, maybe all of them, if you put your mind to it, if you work towards it. And ask yourself, how are you going to do that? What sort of person do you need to be in order to make an impact on these at a world level, in order to push the world forward in your own way, to push humanity, to push the race, to push life a millimeter forward? What are the things that you have to do to alleviate the world of these terrible things? And hopefully, if you actually took the time to do that exercise, maybe there's a little bit more meaning in your mind. Maybe if you can connect one of those things, one of those terrible things, one of those changes that you want to make with your line of work, if your line of work can lead to one of that, this is going to make it more motivating. So I just hope this tip helped you out. Click on this video for just more about me ranting about life. And I'll see you in the next one.